Hey guys, it's me, Let's Go, Michael Jackson here, or Victory Rocks, back again on live Facebook. I'm not Facebook, but you know what I mean, YouTube. So sorry. Um, I wanted to tell you about someone who was also a great man as well. Because now I still like Michael Jackson. Yes, I will always like Michael Jackson. He's taught me a lot of things, but this one has taught me something too about, in a way, his life. So first, let me go get my diary and read you what I wrote a long time ago when I was like, I think 16 or something. Hold on a second. It's in one of these, I know that for sure. Alright. Let's see. I think it's in this one because these other ones because this is my diary and I write a lot of things about it. Okay, let's see if I can find it. It's kind of old, but you know, you can't help when things are old. Okay, let's see. Sorry, it usually happens with my ear and everything. Hold up. Alright. Well, hold up a second. This part sometimes does not want to cooperate with me, so you have to brush it every time to get it to cooperate with you. So that's kind of, I know, crazy, but it usually helps once you do it. Okay, let's see. And hopefully I'm going to the right place. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm used to the movie Walk and Talk. It's just that it's so sad because I watched the movie, the first one. It was with his friend Louis, but he took Buford to a poker game and he got mad because he didn't want to lose his money, and it was bad. There was a fight and he got hit in the back and he got cut 200 times and he could have died, but he didn't. He had to have stitches, 200, and he got so angry and he used his big stick and hit the bad guys, and he got mad and he took off his shirt, and this judge was stupid, and when he was driving on the road, this stupid girl shot him 2 times, and that was not smart at all. And his friend drowned in the water, and that was stupid, and 8 people died over poison, and this person that was Buford's friend, I think, so he killed himself and Buford saved him, and that was good. And he shot a girl at Christmas Eve, and that was sad. Shot 2 times between the eyes, and then his wife died, shot between the head, and that was sad too. Buford was crying, and he got shot in the stomach and face, and he had to go to the hospital, and he was angry, and he wanted to Fernal, and he wanted to fight. He was still weak, but he wanted to go. He wanted that bar, and he ran over the bad guys who killed his wife. He wanted to hit them for what they did, but he was too weak, and he went back to the hospital. And the second one I watched, and he was at the hospital, and he had to shoot the bad guy because he was drunk, and I was I don't know what I was saying really. I was funny because his best friend, I think I meant to say it was sad because his best friend Oprah said he was shot. He says, "I'm fine." And this girl was stupid because she was trying to kill him. And he said, "Shut up." And he drove away. His best friend died. He was sad, and he wanted to kill those people who did that. And these bad guys were crazy. Buford got shot in the hip, and he had to go to the hospital again, and that was sad too. The last one, really sad. I'll tell you why. So it does the first part, and Buford was feeling sad, and he went to her grave, and he started to cry because of what happened to her. And he said that if he wasn't sheriff, you be alive. And he said, "I miss you, baby." And he said, "The kids miss you. I miss you." And he started to cry again. And he went back to work to find the person who did that. And he was really angry. And he went to this girl's house. She said, "I'm sorry about your wife, Buford." And she said, "I think it's time for man," he said, "it's too soon." And he said, still upset, this girl was in the bar, and her said, "What are you doing in this?" He said, "What are you doing in this?" It's a cuss word. "Piece of junk." She said, "This is who I am now." He tried to warn her, but it was too late. She was murdered, and he was HELL mad, and he was fighting again, and he was really angry, and he used his big stick, and also he burned the bar down, and also kind of from the beginning, I think this little boy was abused with his father, and also he was whipped in the back, and Buford heard the noise and he did something funny. I accepted, he said. I accept, he said, to friend, I want you to turn up the radio loud. So he whipped his father and he was screaming and he said, are you going to abuse your son? And he whipped him again and said, no. And Buford went to the fair with his daughter. They were having a wonderful time until the bad guys destroyed his new car. And this is the sad part. So he's all happy until basically this person was on the road and he lost control and he jumped out and landed on the grass too hard. His car burned. He was dead. And his daughter found him. He found him on the grass and cried, no. It was a sad day that night, but this tells you to stand up for what is right and change this world and make it a better place to live in with peace. Pray for people who are hurting and believe in the Lord, 'cause Buford did just that. Just because I'm in special ed, I'm not stupid. I have the mind of Christ who gives me strength. And I remember I said that, but that's basically what the movie means of Walking Tall. Because Walking Tall is like, it like teaches you something. I know it's like kind of like brutal and it's really emotional when you watch it and everything. But if you think about it, it kind of teaches you something that you never really had. So that's why I did those pictures on my Facebook, and if you guys want to see all the pictures I did on Facebook. And his daughter is died on March, so she didn't live that long either. Well, she kind of lived a little longer, but not that long. She died in 2018, so her name is Duana, I think that's her name, Duana Pusser. That's her. And it turns out she was never married, which I did not know why. But also she did a memorable thing for Pusser and her mother, like her father and her mother, basically. And it was a museum, and I think in their house and everything. And someone did a thing for her too, because what I looked up, it said that she committed suicide, but I'm not really sure if she did. It didn't really give me any details about her, really. But it gave me more details about her father and her mother, what happened to them. So that's why I kept the history of that, too. I kept a lot of history. I keep a lot of history things that I know of good people who've tried to show who they are. And even Michael Jackson, I have a lot of history things that I've watched of him. The true things, not the things that people think it's all true, but it's not. So But we all know, all of you moonwalkers know about Michael Jackson anyway, because I kind of understand about his life. But I would say Buford's life was really sad, even with his daughter and his wife. His wife died. His children